Miles Lewis-Skelly is the reason Arsenal won that game 4-0. He is the key factor in us flipping that page, flipping that switch, taking it through the midfield there, setting up Martinelli for that goal. Lewis-Skelly won us that game. Arsenal 4, Atletico Madrid, nothing. What a second half performance by the Gunners there, man. I'm not kidding. That was one of the best second half performances I've seen from them in a while. Or just general play. The goal from Gabriel off of the free kick from Declan Rice really set us going here. Obviously, the game wasn't going too hot before that, and then 4 goals in like 15 minutes. It was ridiculous. But Gabriel, another set piece. Arsenal, off to the races. Declan Rice, another assist. Gabriel, another goal. Man, we need to talk about this Lewis-Skelly kid. From the midfield, collecting the ball, driving through, beating 5, 6, 7 midfielders, defenders, slipping Martinelli that ball at the top of the box, and Martinelli with the beautiful finish, finesse back post, which really, 2-0 really sets us into this game really feeling good. And then Gyökeres had the double after that. We'll get into that a little bit more later. But this Lewis-Skelly kid, being able to take that ball, dribble it through the midfield. This is a left back. Takes the ball, collects it, body feints, right through the midfield. It's a left back. This kid is a left back. Mind you, Calafiori's doing that all from the right-hand side as well. There's a bunch of right center mid movement from our left back in Calafiori as well. So, listen, that left back position, I don't even know what's going on. I seriously can't tell you. Let's get into the first half just before we get into the second half here, because I know we're going to split this into a couple parts, but I wrote a couple of notes down here I want to go over. The haram ball thing, everyone since the Champions League draw came up was saying, oh, this Atletico Madrid haram ball versus Arsenal, because both managers know how to keep that low block, defense intact, no one's scoring a lot of goals, hold the possession, hold your shape. To be honest, people were right. I mean, that first half was a hard watch. It was the haram ball people are talking about. There's a lot of slipping all over the pitch as well. I know that Declan Rice and Zubamendi couldn't get a grip on the pitch, and we're at home, so there was something off with that. I don't know if they needed to change cleats or the pitch was just watered a bit too much for them. No excuses. Everyone's playing on the same pitch, but I saw a couple of guys slipping around there for no reason there. David Raya in the first half as well made an oopsie. He thought the ball was going out of bounds, and I just want to cover this stuff quickly because the rest of the game was phenomenal. David Raya goofed up a little bit in the back there, collecting that ball. Thought it was going to go out of bounds and then try to kick it off the guy, but it ended up staying in and going out of bounds not too far away. And Julian Alvarez had a really good shot on net there when David Raya was running back to his net. So a little bit of a slip up there, but still conceded zero goals. It's unbelievable. Our team can't concede. It's one of the best defensive teams I've ever seen play, seriously. But that second half, 4-0 on Atletico's head. They can hold that. I actually have proof of it. I was commenting on a video. This gentleman was saying, Arsenal is going to win 2-1. It's going to be 0-0. It's going to be a bad game to watch. I said, listen, it's either going to be 1-0 off a set piece like we normally do, or it'll be 4-0. What do you know? 4-0. 4-0. Declan Rice with this supreme free kick. We need to talk about this guy and his set pieces. It's basically like having a free throw in basketball. It's like there's a good chance that ball is going to go in the back of the net once that leaves its foot. Whether it's a corner, whether it's a free kick to an assist, whether it's a free kick into the back of the net. Declan Rice is one of the best set piece takers I've ever seen. Ever. And Gabriel on the back end of that, being able to header the ball into the net this is what I'm saying. This guy is a clinical defender. If you have him in any of your fantasy stuff right there, getting fantasy points, one of the top defenders. These guys don't concede, and this guy's scoring goals left, right, and center, man. It's ridiculous. Fantastic header to kick us off from Gabriel there. And that leads us, it was like 5 minutes later, not even, where Lewis-Skelly collects the ball in the midfield. We're feeling good. The hype is there. The crowd's back into the game. And what do you know? Our left back, right center, mid, central Cam dribbles the ball up the pitch through 6-7 guys, lays it off to Martinelli, who finesses it back post. Disgusting. This team counterattack football, one dude took away the entire team. The perfect play. He was doing it against Real Madrid in the Champions League last year too, and all season. So this Lewis-Skelly kid isn't, short of doing this stuff. He does it all the time, and it's really impressive to know that this kid's 19 years old doing all this stuff in the Premier League and on Champions League nights against Atletico Madrid. Let me remind you again, 4-0 Arsenal. Okay, Gyökeres taps it in and gets this. It's a weird goal where he's shooting at far post. Oblak is going to make the save on that far side, but it deflects off a defender and goes in. Like kind of as he's kicking it, it hits his foot at the same time. goes into the back of the net, but we take him. It was a shot on net, so it counts as his goal. And, just to get his confidence back. He hasn't scored in a while. I think it's since the Leeds game. So it's been a little bit. I think it's been 6 or 7 games since he scored. So it's nice to see him put 2 on the game sheet here. Declan Rice, long ball, corner kick onto the far side. Set piece play again. Far post to Gabriel, who cuts it right back across the 6-yard box for a sweat Gyökeres tap in. 2 goals on the night. 4-0 Arsenal. It was seriously, it was 4 goals in 12 minutes. It was ridiculous. All game is your heart's going. Champions League night. It's a big night. 4-0. 4-0. These guys just turned it on and clicked, and it was honestly unbelievable to watch. So huge night for these guys. I mean, listen, no one played poorly, and in 4-0 win, you can't say anything bad about these guys. Miles Lewis-Skelly is the reason Arsenal won that game 4-0. He is the key factor in us flipping that page, flipping that switch, taking it through the midfield there, setting up Martinelli for that goal. Lewis-Skelly won us that game. Atletico Madrid, and 2-0, they are still very much in that game if you just leave it at 1-0, right? You make that game 2-0 and flip that switch and create a play like that out of nothing. Unbelievable performance by Miles Lewis-Skelly and that assist. And, to tuck it away, Martinelli, seriously. Unbelievable performance. Haram ball this, haram ball that. 4-0 on Atletico Madrid's head top. Hold that. We ride. Let's go, boys. Still haven't conceded in the Champions League. We take it. We take it and ride. Let's go.